DJLTV.
Yoruba Nation agitators threaten mass revolt in the southern region. Plus, Ndigbo disapproves Uzodinma's opposition to ban on open grazing. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel where you get the latest and the best news all around the world. If it is the first time you've seen any of our video, do take a step further, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be one of the first person to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's go straight up into the main news. Yoruba Nation agitators and other self-determination proponents have threatened that there will be a never-seen-before mass revolt in states that gives room for grazing reserve in the southern region of Nigeria. The agitators, under the aegis of the Nigeria Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, made this known in a statement titled "Governors in the Southern Region that welcomes FG Grazing Reserve should prepare for a never-seen-before mass action." NINAS is a coordinating platform for the umbrella bodies of self-determination groups in the south and middle belt of Nigeria, with Ilana Omo Oduwa representing the southwest, the Lower Niger Congress representing the south-south, and the southeast and middle belt resistance movement representing the middle belt region. NINAS, which is headed by Professor Banji Akintoye as the chairman, Anthony Nnadi, Secretary General, told governors within the Alliance territory to expect a never-before-seen mass revolt of the people, concede the idea of the federal government, and give an inch of their ancestral land to the central government for Fulani herdsmen grazing reserve. Recall that DJ MTV News reports that President Muhammadu Buhari had on August 19 approved a controversial review of 368 grazing reserves across 25 states in the country. Part of the statement reads, "We also urge governors within the NINAS territory to respect the wishes of their people on the issue of the grazing reserve being planned by the central government for Fulani herdsmen. For the avoidance of doubt, under the Land Use Act of 1978, all land in Nigeria vests in state governors who hold same interest for the people, with the possible exception of the Federal Capital Territory. The federal government of Nigeria does not own any land upon which it can establish grazing routes. It follows that any governor in the Alliance territories who concede any land to the federal government in the name of grazing route reserve will be doing so in the breach of the trust in which such lands are held, and worse still, in defiance of the overwhelming will of the people. We say with all sense of modesty and responsibility that the grazing route is an attempt towards grabbing our ancestral land through the back door, which must be rejected by all means necessary. This is not a threat, but a piece of advice. Any governor who conceded our land to the central government for Fulani herdsmen grazing reserve should be ready to face the wrath of the people. Such a governor should be ready to answer to their people on why the rights of the people are being trampled upon and their land allowed to be invaded by a group that has demonstrated that all they are there to do is kill and take over their ancestral land. Such a governor should know that while the NINAS movement for self-determination is peaceful, this continued pandering to killers herdsmen, most of whom are being brought in from outside of Nigeria, conceding an inch of their ancestral land will result in such mass peaceful action that may rumble each state to the foundation. Meanwhile, on other news, the Alegbo Development Foundation (ADF) has said that the decision of Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma to back out on the decision of southern governors to implement anti-open grazing law in their state was an unfortunate betrayal of the Igbo race. In a statement by his chairman, Media and Publicity Bureau, Chief Abia Oyinke, stated that by Uzodinma's action, he has unwittingly renounced his membership of the Igbo race, an act which, within the context of Igbo culture and tradition, is a sacrilege. The group therefore advised the governor to quickly go for spiritual cleansing before he could be seen as a normal member of the Igbo race. He stated that the anti-open grazing law was the most focal law in Igbo land currently, stressing that it was needed and intended to protect the Igbo race and safeguard our ancestral land. The group added, so for an Igbo governor or person for that matter to renounce the anti-open grazing law is a pointer that he subscribes to the wiping out of the Igbo race from existence. One of his lawyers has publicly acknowledged that there was an anti-open grazing law in Imo State passed by the State House of Assembly during the tenure of former Governor Ashike Iduwa, one of the predecessors of Governor Hope Uzodinma. Thus, what Governor Uzodinma has done is to renounce an existing law made in the interest of the people. This is an impeachable offense. Whether the present Imo State legislature takes action to preserve the constitutional order in Imo State or not, the state cannot claim to have a legitimate executive governor in the present circumstances. May the Almighty God protect and preserve the people of Imo State and return a constitutional order to their besieged states. So guys, here we have it. We've seen the Yoruba nation agitators and other self-determination proponents all coming out to threaten that there will be a never seen before mass revolt in any state that gives room for grazing reserve in the south region of the country. Although these agitations are under the aegis of the Nigeria Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, and they have made this known to all the governors in the south region. But we could recall that not quite long, the governor of Imo State has said that there is no anti-grazing law in Imo State as far as he is concerned. And now this is coming up that any governor who failed to take effect of the anti-grazing law that was passed by all southern governors, which will commence on the 1st of September 2021, that there will be a mass protest or mass revolution in that state that will cripple the economy of the state. And talking about Governor Hope Uzodinma, who has just said that there is no anti-grazing law in the state, he knows of nothing of such, that the farmers and the herders are in good terms and they are living peacefully. Now the question is, what happens to Imo State? Does it mean that Imo State will be one of those governors that have defected and there will be a heavily mass protest that will be carried out in Imo State in the coming days? That is what Nigerians are yet to find out. But on the record, it has been said that any governor in the south who fails to enact this law starting from 1st of September would have itself to blame. In other news, we saw that the Ndigbos have come out to say that Governor Hope Uzodinma has committed a sacrilege in saying that he has no anti-grazing law in the state. The Ndigbos have seen this as a betrayal of the Igbo race, and they have told him to go and do spiritual cleansing so that he could be part of the Igbo race. That there's no way that an Igbo person, not to talk about the executive governor of a state governing the Igbo people, to come out and say that there is no anti-grazing law in the state. That's why saying this, he has, unknown to him, renounced his membership of the Igbo race. That the predecessors that was before him has an anti-grazing law in the state. Why is it that he is the one who is saying there is no anti-grazing law in the state? And they also said that this is a way of pointing out to the fact that he subscribed to the wiping out of the Igbo race from existence. So guys, what do you think about this issue? Do you think that Governor Hope Uzodinma is right by saying that the farmers and the herders, they are living in peace because they already signed an MOU in his office? Or do you think he is wrong as far as he's an Igbo man, he's not supposed to renounce the anti-grazing law in the states. Drop your comment in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Do follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube and on Instagram. Also check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. Until we come your way next time, do not forget, this is DJ MTV Daily News Update. Thank you for watching till the end.
Yeah.
DJMTV. DJMTV.
Fulani people don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJMTV.
DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV. DJMTV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJMTV. 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 DJMTV.